Ilara Stormweaver arrives in the kingdom of Noxterra, drawn by rumors of the Shadow King's growing power. She seeks to discover the source of his dark magic and put an end to the threat he poses to the world beyond the Shadowed Lands. As she makes her way through the mist-covered valleys and dark forests, she encounters Kael Ironhand, a former knight who once served the Shadow King but has since turned against him. Kael, driven by guilt over his past deeds, agrees to guide Ilara to the Obsidian Fortress. Along the way, they meet Mira the Whisperer, who offers to help them in exchange for a promise of protection. Mira claims to know the hidden paths to the fortress and the secrets within, though her true intentions remain a mystery. The group faces many challenges on their journey: shadowy creatures that emerge from the mist, treacherous terrain that seems to shift and change, and traps set by the Shadow King's minions. Each challenge tests their resolve and forces them to rely on one another's strengths. When they finally reach the Obsidian Fortress, they find themselves in a labyrinth of dark corridors and twisting staircases, where shadows move of their own accord. The walls whisper secrets, and illusions test their minds. Mira guides them through, but Kael begins to suspect that she knows more than she is telling. They confront the Shadow King in his throne room, where Morgul waits, his staff glowing with dark energy. He reveals that he has been watching them all along and offers Ilara a choice: join him and wield the power of shadows, or face destruction. Ilara refuses, and a fierce battle ensues. Morgul uses his shadow magic to manipulate the darkness around them, creating shadowy doubles and illusions. Kael fights valiantly, using his knowledge of the fortress to their advantage, while Finn uses his agility and quick thinking to disarm traps and outmaneuver enemies. In the midst of the battle, Mira reveals her true allegiance. She's a double agent, working for the Shadow King all along. She attempts to betray them, but Finn's quick reflexes prevent her from causing any real harm. Ilara confronts Mira, and after a tense standoff, Mira decides to switch sides, realizing that the Shadow King's plans are far more dangerous than she had thought. Ilara uses her magic to channel the light within herself, pushing back against the darkness. With Kael's help, she manages to weaken Morgul's hold on the shadows. In a final act of defiance, the Shadow King attempts to unleash a powerful spell, but Ilara counters with a burst of light, shattering his staff and breaking his control over the shadows. The Shadow King is defeated, and the Obsidian Fortress begins to crumble. The group escapes, but not without losses. Mira, choosing to atone for her betrayal, sacrifices herself to hold off the crumbling stones, allowing the others to escape. Standing at the edge of the ruins, Ilara, Kael, and Finn look back at the fortress. Ilara vows to ensure that the darkness never spreads beyond Noxterra again. Kael, relieved to be free of his past, chooses to stay in Noxterra to help rebuild. Finn, with a wink, promises to return with more adventures to come. The story ends with Ilara walking away from the ruins, knowing that the shadows may return, but they will always have those who are brave enough to face them.